Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olsen, the Tolkien professor, joined as always by my friend Gryfflet, who is here behind these incredibly stalwart barricades, looking out into the distance at the gorgeous sky on the horizon, but at the hill down which he soon expects orcs to be pouring as we join with Herefara in fending off the Siege of Brockbridge. This is going to be great. So, we're going to see. We should be able to finish Brockbridge today. Maybe get back up to, what's it called? You know, that other place? Woodhurst. That's it. See if we can start trending our way backwards and closing some of these narrative loops. There are so many narrative loops open that my mind is getting blown. So we'll see where we go from here. But that is my humble goal. My humble goal is to finish today's stream with fewer narrative streams open than I began it with. So let's see how we go. Hi, everybody. So good to... good. Yeah, JJ, I agree. This is not by any stretch the most badly constructed barricade, though I've always thought that these many shielded barricades are at least inefficient. Like shields are designed to be held by people, you know, and if you want to put up barricades, there are more efficient ways to do it than taking enough shields to arm, 45 soldiers and just sticking them on boards, right? Like you can just, instead of constructing 5 individual shields, when you don't even have that many soldiers, you could just construct one larger, thicker plate and put it up as a barricade, right? Yes, Hologrod does look a little bit like somebody misunderstood the phrase shield wall, right? Like someone was like, let's build a shield wall, and then someone's like, no, that's not actually what I meant, guys. I mean, like, I'm sort of imagining, Éomer coming around here and being like, that's not what a shield wall is, fellas. But anyway, but it's fine. It's kind of appealing, right? But JJ, I do agree. The biggest problem is like the roads that go around them, right? I mean, like, why bother having a barricade that's quite so easy to, I mean, that's, this goes beyond breach, right, in the barricade, but, whatever. Now, before I agree, fast defense to offense turnaround, everyone grab a stake and a shield and you're good to go. I mean, there are all those spears sticking out of them as well, right? So you've got both enough weapons and enough armor, to supply half an army right here, several times more soldiers than this town has. So just like the fact that they would have that many resources seems kind of unlikely in the first place, but okay, like again, I'm cool for it. I always think it's a little interesting. That's all. But anyway, okay, but enough critique of their fortifications, and let's get to the battle already. Yeah, B4 says, I found a solution to our crowded equipment locker, boss. Exactly right. Or like, there used to be a much larger army in this town, right? And then something horrible happened, and they're like, well, but we still have all these shields and spears lying around. Yeah, Phil, you are right that we've been running errands scrounging up weapons and shields. Here, I was scrounging up swords, which were just sort of lying around. And don't even get JJ started on the, like, scrounging up swords when there are all these perfectly good shields or spears sitting around. But anyway, let us move forward into the defense. Hang on. Let me eat some consumables, and then we'll move forward with the defense. Okay. The sound of drums has grown louder, and the enemy cannot be far from us now. We must be ready. I'm ready. I am ready, man. I totally am.
Its assault upon Brockbridge, and the
Sorry, I'm getting issues here.
Okay.
Okay.
Pressed to survive.
I totally lost it. Let's see. The White Hand is pressing its assault upon Brockbridge, and the few defending it will be hard-pressed to survive. All right. Well, right. The few defending it, but unfortunately, the few defending it includes us. So we should be fine. We should be fine. It's just the 5 of us, huh, Herefara? Well, the good news, Herefara, is you're not going to die here. Or I lose the instance, I suppose. Drums announced their approach, and they were not afraid to let us know they were coming. Their confidence is unsettling. Our defenders will soon be pressed to keep up. We must keep both gates defended. Oh no, that's right, I gotta run back and forth, don't I? I think I've done this before. I think Wigan must have done this. I have like grim memories of this instance. Okay. Or maybe I'm just remembering another instance just like it. Our defenders will soon be pressed to keep up, right? We must keep both gates defended, and I ask that you will help any of the men who become overwhelmed. Do not allow guards to be defeated. Oof. Okay. We cannot lose too many men, or we will be overrun. I will guard this gate, but I ask that you mount your war steed to more easily assist either gate. Done, man. Carry on and I shall do it. Mind if I dismount when I get there, though? All right. I'm holding myself in readiness. Shall I stand over here? All right. All right. Let's see. Where are they coming? How will I know, Herefara? They coming down this way? Here, I'm going to put my helmet on. Oh, here they come. All right, can I dismount now, Herefara? Since they're attacking right here. Okay, I'll just pitch in. Keep an eye on the other gate. Okay, I can't help you here. That's not okay. I'm supposed to keep these guards alive also, right? Okay, you guys got this under control. All right, so if I'm just going back and forth, Herefara, all things considered, I'm not gonna do my war steed. Yep, here they come. Here they come. All right, I'm gonna just dismount now. And here we come. Not sure that's more efficient, really. At least the archers are not attacking from range. That's a big advantage. Okay. All right. I think, right, I'm tanking half of them. So, all right. Strong work, guys. Let's see. I'm going to run back the other way. I'm going to stealth and run back the other way because it's really not that far. And this way I can get a good shot in on the first one. Oh, look, they're not even being attacked. Okay, from here, can I see both sides? All right, nothing over there. I don't think there's anything over here. No, we're good. Oh, here they come, over there. All right. Okay, see, now I've got an archer at range. Well, she was at range. See, look at that. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to tank the lot, huh? Is that the idea? It's not really my idea. Of a good time, that is. Okay, right. Here's a little elite mob. Good job, guys. Well, as long as they keep coming in orderly groups like this, we should be fine. All right, let's do a little stealth again. Get a nice first hit. Oh, there's another group. Wonder if is the other gate under attack? Do they only attack one at a time? Well, I see a group here, so I'm just going to attack these dudes. All right. Okay, hang on, Mr. Archer. Yeah, forget about it. Oh, hello. Oh, then you're all going to gang up on me. Okay, no problem. I think we got this, Herefara. I seem to have failed to stun him. That's too bad. Okay. All right, you guys got that one. Right. I'll check out over here. Okay. Oh, see, they are under attack over here. Okay, but still no guards have died, but I'm going to get this archer because I know how annoying that is from bitter experience. So if I can take her out, that'll be a big help. Sorry to see, though, that these guards are no longer coming in a nice, orderly progression. I was enjoying that. Okay, no problem. I think you guys got this pretty well covered. There you go. Good, good. Okay, this is going well so far. How are they? Oh, just in time for the next wave. Okay. Boom. That's good. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So far, so good. Let's see, we've got a couple Uruk-hai warriors here. We might as well just assist in the defeating of... Oh, hey, we weren't done with this wave. That's not fair. Whoa. Dude. Got these archers out here I gotta deal with. And they're attacking me, which is not right. Hey, good, right? This guard is going to come out and tank this guy. Would you stop? Super annoying. Darn archers. Okay, I lost one guard. Guards on the other side are probably being slaughtered, but we have like 2 waves at once over here. Okay. So everything was going really well until it wasn't. Is pretty much what I'm finding. What are we down to? I've still only lost 2 guards. Well, so far I can live with that. Well, you know, if you call it living. But at least I keep regenning right here, which is super convenient. I don't think I've ever been in an instance where retreating was so convenient. Okay, well, there's Herefara still alive. Okay. Well, we've only lost 2... Oh, come on! Seriously, that's not right. Okay. This seems to be going okay, more or less. Herefara, are you doing something helpful? Like healing or something? Okay. Alright, that guy's pretty big. So is that guy. Alright, Herefara. Oh, man. What are those guards over there up to? Probably nothing good. I'm just gotta hope, I guess. I mean, you know. Got plenty to do right here. Alright, I'm just gonna take this guy down, Herefara, if that's okay with you. Alright, I'll take this dude down, and You guys take the other guy. Oh, you got him. Strong work. Well, good. So I'll run over here then and check on the other guys. Yeah, because they're not doing well, you can tell. But I can't believe I've only lost 2 guards. These guys have been over here just like taking care of themselves, taking care of business over here. Okay. Yeah. They should recruit you guys for the other gate. Got the siege captain over here. Okay. Great. Yeah. Good job, everybody. Herefara still alive. Still got 3 expendable guards. Oh, dear. Okay, no problem. Another set of done lendings. Let's see if we can get through these. This guy obviously needed more help. These guys over here. Guys at the other gate have got it going on. Okay. All right. Health holding reasonably well. All right. Oh. Okay. Other side. See him coming. Okay. Take out this archer. This is eventually going to end, right? I was kind of hopeful when I actually survived that big wave over there that, like, we would, you know, make some progress. You know, maybe that was the it. You know. Oh, well. Yeah. It feels like it's already been about 15 waves, but so far so good. Man, these guys are the bomb. Got the super guards over here. Herefara really kept the B squad over by him. Okay. All right. So far so good. More or less. We're back up to full health. Okay. Oh, there we go. Over on this side again. Oh, so I'll know when we're getting to the end when the trolls come? Yeah, nobody enjoys that. But okay. We'll see what we can do. So far, so good. Mostly. Hey, I like this whole healing thing that Herefara is doing. It's really handy. All right, we've got another siege captain here. Couple archers. Oh, and here comes the next. Oh, look, it's the trolls. Okay. Hey, are they chasing me? I got at least one troll. I think I might have them both. Just kind of recovering a little bit here. Let my allies do a little work. Look, guard! Are you seriously standing over there doing nothing? Like, why are you that useless? Okay, Herefara's dueling the siege master, and he seems to be doing okay. I've got both of the trolls. Woohoo! Hey, I know. Come over here where the big guards are. Yeah. Can I get the trolls to follow me over here, away from Herefara? I'll let Herefara duel the siege master, because, you know, that's kind of boss, right? And then these guys are like, all right, let's get the A-team involved, right? All right, how are we doing, trolls? Not great. At least that warrior's dying slowly, but of course so am I. Woohoo! All right, well, I gotta retreat. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. All right, this is a little better. All right, let's take out these dudes. Okay, all right, we'll take out these little orcs, and then you and I, Mr. Guard, we will circle around to the trolls. Okay. That's right. Oh, see, now we're teaming up on them. This is exactly the teamwork I had in mind. Okay, there it is. See, I knew you guys could do it. That's all we needed. Now, how's Herefara? He's fine. Oh, the duel proceeds apace. Now we'll come in and help you. Okay. Oh, this is excellent, Herefara. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Come on now. Oh, we got him. This is probably not necessarily routine burglar tactics, I know, that I've been utilizing here. But hey, did it work or did it work? Boom. One shot, even though I died 3 times. I love that about this instance. Okay. They would surely have overrun our defenses had you not been here running around in circles like you were. Some men were lost, but not so many that we cannot recover. Yeah, we lost 2, but you know, we did defeat absolutely everything that the enemy threw at us today. Okay, no problem. That was good. What do you say, Herefara?
There is much to be done.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We could not have survived the attack nor suffered so few losses without your help. You're an accomplished burglar and you have proved your mettle. I would have you fight by my side any day. I'm honored, Herefara. By the way, did you mention if you have any kids? Just out of curiosity. Just inspecting this cloak that you're offering me. This looks like a very fine cloak. I think I'm going to accept this embroidered cloak of the Stone Deans.
There is much to be done.
I've been able to further study the map you found. I determined that one of these markings represents an old fortification called Floodheld. Flodgeheld? Wait, what's going on there? Flodgeheld, which lies to the southwest of here along the Swiftwater River. We have not heard from the men who guard it for Flodgeheld. Flodjeheld? It can't be flodge. I mean, it looks like flodge, but it can't be flodge because the DGE, that's not an Old English combo there. It must be Flodjeheld. Yeah, it must be. It must be. Yeah, must be Flodjeheld. Anyway, okay, right. They're likely in trouble and have abandoned it or are dead. That would be troubling. Death, I mean, you know. Please follow the river southwest and find out what state Flodjeheld is in and if there are any survivors. Okay. Though Flodjeheld is a little bit more fun, but I don't think that could possibly be it. What was I going to do? Ooh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to equip that bad boy. And it looks identical to my other cloak. Well, can't pretend that's not a little disappointing. I can't wait till we move on to another cosmetic set. Gryfflet's getting a little tired of this look. When do we get a new look? I mean, I could just go find a new look, but I want a new look from the landscape. Is that so much to ask? Okay, anyway, so I'm going to follow the river. But the river isn't this way. All right, I'll follow my quest arrow. Can I follow my quest arrow instead of the river, Herefara? Because I think I know a shortcut. Except I don't even see it on this map. Where's Flodjeheld? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I know it. I know a shortcut. Fine. So let's come carry on. Let us go to Flodjeheld. Hey, why can't I? There we go. Put your hat on, Gryfflet. All right. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to go back to my old method here. All right. What do we have here? We've got a stalker. Is that a wolf? Yeah, it's a wolf. Okay. And a ravaging warg. All right. Okay. Oh dear. Let's hope that's probably Flodjeheld, isn't it? The one that's on fire. Well, the good news is I found it. Bad news. Flodjeheld has been attacked recently, and I should search for survivors. How about dead Rohirrim? Is that one of the survivors? No. He tried to escape on foot and was shot down from behind. Oh, no, so I'm gonna get a cause of death of everybody. How about corpse? Is he alive? Is he among the survivors? Oh, he's got loot. Well, okay. So I loot some of the bodies and I do some forensic examination of the others. Wounds from many weapons. He must have fought valiantly to his death. What am I judging? The other guy who tried to escape from this obviously hopeless situation and was shot down from behind? Uh-oh. Wilberth, though, he seems to be not a corpse.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I am neither an orc nor a Dunlending, though I bet you weren't expecting a hobbit. I'm gonna, stealth myself here with Wilberth, if that's okay with you, so I don't get attacked by that wolf. Okay, I have need of your aid. I was convinced that I would die here. My wounds have grown worse and I am weak. Are you truly there? Do my eyes play tricks on me? I am, in fact, here. And happy to... Oh. No, I was waiting for another quest dialogue box or something, but no. Abandoned chest. I think that's just... Yeah, it's a scholar thing. Oh, dead horse. That's very sad. Oh, I'm looting the other bodies now. Okay, having performed my forensic examinations, I'm now looting the rest of the corpses. Okay. Oh, look. Hey, taking crafting materials off of these corpses. That's not, I suppose, what you were looking for, but... Oh. I've got it. I just need to bandage you. I thought I was looking for more healing supplies, but this is, I guess, sufficient. So, here we go. We're bandaging. He needs some time. Yeah. I would think.
Afraid of what is happening to these
You have
lands.
my thanks, kind burglar. My strength was fading quickly, and I am not sure how much longer I would have remained conscious. Once I am well enough, I will attempt to make my way to Woodhurst, but it will take time for these wounds to heal. In the meantime, I could use your aid in other matters. Sure. No, are there errands I can run for you while you're,
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
getting better? Convalescing, that's the word I was looking for. The White Hand has constructed a large fortification nearby from which they launched their attacks. We discovered it just before they raised Flodjeheld. I am unable to defend myself. If you come through here again, I will likely be dead unless you could keep them distracted for a time. I would begin by scouting around the perimeter. From there, opportunities to cause turmoil should present themselves. I'm tracking with you, Wilberth. So I'll head to the perimeter and see what we can find. All right. All right. Unmeasured Malice. That's a really good quest title. By the way, you know, considering how many hundreds and hundreds of quests there are in this game, I am really impressed by their quest titles. Like, I really think, you know, my particular creative well would have run dry. You know, whoa, now entering the Westfold, huh? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, bad, all things considered. Okay. All right, so the perimeter is over here. All right. Let's see. I'm on the lookout for landscape quests popping up. Okay, so this is really cool. Right, on the one hand, we have some typical steak and crude, you know, skins tents way over on the side over there. But then we have several other things. We have what look like siege towers, which probably are which look like they need, could be vastly improved by the application of a few torches. But then they have these little hutments, right? I mean, look at those with the, like, they have spiky things, which is, you know, all orcish and intimidating and stuff, but aren't they kind of precious? Like, they're little curly, you know, they're little curly things, and they're like thatched. They've thatched them, right? They bothered to thatch their little hutments. And I think they're a little bit adorable. Not necessarily the orcs who, like, did it, but the hutment itself. I mean, that's cute. The little brown one with the curly, spiky things and the thatch. All right, here we are. Okay, scout the perimeter. Oh, I'm supposed to just, like, go around, huh? I can do that. All right, what do we have? Sentries. The White Hand sentries are circling. They must be defeated. Oh, no. Warg Rider sentries. Okay. If I must. All right. Let's see. Let me. How I must be close to my first spot. There we go. I scouted the western side. Let's see how many other quests pop up while I'm wandering through. Hey, look, they've got a little perimeter path. That's fun. Right. Oh, I bet you there are banners I could burn, but I don't get a quest for that. Anybody want me to set fire to this siege engine here? No? Looks a little flammable. And a trebuchet. I love burning trebuchets. This is a neatly constructed trebuchet. Look at this. They've squared off the beams. They might have even sanded those. Really, this is fine craftsmanship. See, now this is a more traditional orcish battle buggy here, right? With all of its spikes and contraptions. But these, that looks like it could have been built out of a kit. What a tiny little sling they have on the end of that trebuchet, though. A little bit impractical, but still a really nice design. Okay. Nothing else I'm supposed to do in here, guys? Oh, ye givers of landscape quests? I guess I do them one at a time or something? Hey, look, nobody using this backpack? Oh, you're right there. Well, never mind. I won't get distracted. Can always loot the camp later. I was really thinking that going around all 4 points here would really get me somewhere. Now, nobody's looking at this chest. Oh, except that troll. Glad I was off the path enough. Back to stealth. Okay. Oh, or not. Stealth. Hello? Stealth, please. Too late. Here's the troll. I don't even have a quest for that troll. Dude. I'm running away from this troll. 225? Yikes. I don't want to go hand to hand with that troll. Who wants to go hand to hand to that? No way. Okay. Anyway, am I almost to my northern point? And if I get there, will it finally give me another quest? Or no. No, it won't. Oh, wait. Create turmoil. Do they have any definition of turmoil? I'm supposed to create 5 Okay. There's what I'm talking about. Okay, in the distance, you see the silhouettes of many kinds of ballistae. Okay. Yeah. There might not be time to destroy them, but I can ignite any fuel used in setting the missiles aflame. Okay. All right. Hang on. I was wondering, like, you know, I have to create 5 turmoils, right? And I'm like, are they like lying around? Do I have to pick them up? But I got it. Here we are. Okay, the wall outside of Mav Fushaum has enemies that never sleep and are the eyes and ears of the army within. Any solid network of sentries has multiple layers, and the watchtowers along the wall make up a strong inner layer. Okay, I saw some of them. I can dispose of those dudes. Okay, large stock of food, right? Destroy their food stores. It sounds like a turmoil. Oh boy, an army of this size needs strong leadership. Captains of the Dunlendings, Uruk-hai, and Orcs that are barking orders at the soldiers defeat the captains. Okay, that one's likely to be slightly less fun. Army that built and now resides within Mav Fushaum has destroyed Flawed Yeheld and is responsible for the attacks and siege on Brockbridge. Go on the offensive. Just kill bunches of them. 24? 20. Didn't it say 24 in that quest text that I just saw? And now it says 20 over there. Well, let's not complain. All right. Okay, now I have some activity. Let's start with this sentry. Oh man, he spotted me? I guess he's level 92, but I wonder what those Warg Rider sentries are going to think about me being right here. Can they detect me on the other side of the wall? Oh, these mobs are annoying. Okay, no problem. Do not want to aggro them in addition to too many other folks, however. Okay, there's one. Okay, you are not important, except you have a torch and a backpack to loot. Looking both ways for trolls. Always very important. Hi, Archer. Surprise attack. Okay. Let's get you two. And that'll count towards our overall bunch. And then I can get both the loot and that torch. And then we can see about setting fire to stuff. Stealthily. Okay. Troll anywhere near? No, don't think so. Okay. Picking up a torch. Here we are. I have obtained a torch. Now what? Destroy the fuel. This part has more food than others, huh? Oops. Really not what I meant to hit. Okay. Why is this part of the ground, the torches still? Okay. Where's the food? I don't see any food at all. Is it in the hut? Do I have to knock? How do I get in the hut? Where's the food? Oh, hang on. You have encountered Gríma Wormtongue. What? I have? Where? He's here? How did I not see him? Is he in the hut? What? Okay, he appears to be traveling west towards Isengard with a host of orc bodyguards. Deal with the bodyguards and confront Gríma? Oh, yeah. Where is he? Don't see him anywhere. Anyway. I'll come up on this... Okay. We'll just take care of this guy here first, since he's right here. But I will be on the lookout for Gríma. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that because, of course, like there's a reference. I mean, anything actually alluded to in the book, I always expect to be involved, right? Oh, who's shooting at me? Look. Can we both agree that that's vexing and arrange a state of affairs where you stop doing that? Okay. I'm waiting for that troll to come around again, but I guess he's not gonna. Okay. All right, so Gríma, I guess I should be on the lookout for Gríma. Also food. Also ballistae. I got a torch. I got a torch and nothing to do with it. Do I still have a torch? There's nothing. Oh, wait. So is this the captain? Is this one of my captains? It is. Okay. Fine. While I'm attacking him, why don't I do a lore question since I'm doing so much combat here? Oh, caltrops? For real? Okay, so, let me do a lore question. So, some really cool questions from Bill Stickers, and we got one from B4. B4, I'll do yours because you're here with us. I don't think... Is Bill Stickers with us? I'm not sure he's with us. So, I'll answer your question first here, B4. Or your two-part question. So, hang on. Done lending, Captain? Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really helpful. Okay. I'll read it here and then go back to, slaughtering things. Okay, question. Right. When Frodo, Sam, and Gollum are outside the Black Gate, Gollum refers to Sauron as the Black Hand. Later he tells Frodo, yes, he has only 4 on the Black Hand, but they are enough. Right. And Gollum, said Gollum, shuddering. These are the only 2 references to the Black Hand in The Lord of the Rings. Would you read this to mean that Sauron was involved directly with extracting information from Gollum, and Saruman's choice of a white hand as his symbol would seem to be a mirroring of Sauron's black hand as a part of him setting himself up as a peer of Sauron? But how does Saruman know about Sauron's black hand, but he have caught a glimpse in his Palantir? Okay. Excellent. Before I shall endeavor to answer your question. So, step 1. Do I read that to mean that Sauron was directly involved in Gollum's interrogation? Heck yeah. Absolutely yes. More? Boy, good grief. Unmistakable smell of troll. Yeah. Uh-huh. Get more slots. Wow. I'm like out of quest room. Let's see. I've got Shire. Good grief, look at all these Shire quests. Probably not going to finish this Needlehole Watch quest. Ah, from the days when I wasn't being a completionist. Oh, those were the... Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to bring the... I've been carrying around toadstones to bring to Gammer Boffin for who knows how long. Oh, that's okay. I can get them again if I need to. All right. Yeah. Just think how much further Gryfflet would be behind where he is now if I had actually been a completionist all the way through the Shire and Bree and everywhere else I went. Like I've been since I was in Dunland. I don't regret it. Okay. That ought to be enough to go on with. Hang on. Let me see it again. There we go. Bring on the trolls. Maybe. Maybe. I have a plan. I think I can probably do them from horseback. But anyway. All right. And can I also thank that Dunlanding captain for very thoughtfully not regenning while I was standing there for a long time reading that question? Okay. I'm still... Do I still have a torch in my possession? Who knows? I'm just going to keep wandering around. What do we have here? Okay. Hey, that looks like a store pile. Is there anything here I can destroy or otherwise create a turmoil? No? No opportunities for turmoil in this stockpile, despite the fact I meant to somehow destroy things. Oh, look at that. 2 trolls standing right next to each other. That's just what I want. Okay. What on earth? Okay, this is where I just came from. Ooh, what are these little stone things? Are they ovens? Or prisons? Or kennels? What is this burning brand sitting outside it? I think it's an oven. Or saunas. What is that? I don't know, but I have to go disturbingly close to the trolls here. Let's see if we can sneak past the trolls. You're a hobbit burglar. You should be able to sneak past trolls. Hey, I found some fuel. Can I use the torch I've been carrying forever? Okay. That was something. All right. Okay, anyway, so before, yes, Sauron was absolutely, clearly, 100% involved in interrogating Gollum. And if that seems unlikely, I would say two things. One, don't get caught up in thinking in film terms, right? Sauron's form is not, in fact, a giant flaming eyeball. That is not what Sauron looks like, as, of course, this passage is one of the clearest passages that demonstrates that Sauron is not, in fact, a giant flaming eyeball. But the other thing that I would say about this is that why wouldn't he be? Like, what earthly reason would keep Sauron away from interrogating Gollum once Gollum is captured, right? I mean, Gandalf and Aragorn are pretty sure that everything he knows was got from him by force in Mordor, right? Which means Sauron is going to know, or it's going to be discovered by Sauron's even if he weren't like initially involved, right, in the interrogation. Like, he probably doesn't personally interrogate every single, gangrel creature, every single sneak who is discovered, on the outskirts of Mordor trying to break in. Fine. But can you really imagine that conversation? Right? Being you're like, say, an orc interrogator, and you discover that this dude, any reason to think that he had a ring or anything like it? I think that Sauron would smell it on him. In any case, like, once any of his story came out, right, it would be reported. And once it was reported, that Sauron is there with bells on to interrogate this dude, right? Not only because of what he can tell Sauron, like what Sauron can learn from him, the way in which Sauron can fill in the gaps in his knowledge of what happened with the ring, but the opportunity to speak to and even spitefully torment this little creature who held your ring from you for 500 years. I mean, yeah, Sauron's there. There's like absolutely no way Sauron is not involved in that. What else does he have to do that's more important than that, right? I mean, it's not even possible that there's something more important than that on Sauron's to-do list that day. Okay, here's me winning small victories. Hey, one turmoil down. Yeah, so I see, right, Emervorin asks, isn't Gollum wearing the ring visible to Sauron in the Shadow Realm? Would he know him well? No, he wouldn't. He can't see him that far away. If he had been able to see or even suspect that there was some little dude under the mountains wearing his ring, he'd have been there centuries ago. Okay, Sauron would have come himself, right? I mean, or at least sent the Nazgul right down and fetched it back. So there is no way that he had any sense that he was there. Sauron is far less connected with the ring, and is, a lot of people kind of assume or imagine that, Sauron just sort of has this kind of big, ring detector ability you know, and there's very little evidence that he has anything of the sort. Yeah. So anyhow, yeah. Anyway, but so yes, is he involved in the interrogation? 100%. Not a. I mean, even apart from what Gollum mentions about the Black Hand, I think there's no question that he did know him. Now, the other comment, and so Saruman, right? First, let me comment a little bit about the Black Hand. Because on the one hand, Gollum does certainly... Oh, look, here's the kit before they assemble it. It does come in a kit. Well, that's why it's so nice. Anyway, when Gollum refers to the Black Hand, he does seem to be speaking quite literally. Like, about the hand of Sauron. Like the business about the 4 fingers, right? He only has 4 on the Black Hand. So I assume that Gollum does in fact mean that literally, but he does, before, as you point out, use the phrase the Black Hand to refer sort of more abstractly to Sauron. Here's my theory about that before. It's just a theory, but this is my theory. I think... All right, done with sentries. That's nice. I think that the Black Hand is a phrase, a euphemism, you know, a name that they use for Sauron. I don't know who they is. Do the orcs call him the Black Hand? I don't know if they do. I'm not sure whom, like, from which peer group Gollum has learned that, right? I mean, he's hobnobbed with orcs and other folks. So, you know, there's... he will have learned some of these things in various places. Do the orcs call him that? We don't know for sure exactly all what the orcs call him. You know, that do they call him the Dark Lord? I don't think they do. The Master? Yes, they use that. We hear that phrase used. Ooh, there's a crowded room. We got white hand leaders in here. But I don't think you're the captains I need. I'm just going to show myself right out of here. I don't think I've got specific quests for you guys, so I'm just going to leave. But I'm not finding any food. It could be like his personal nickname, Gollum's personal nickname for Sauron. That's possible. That's possible. I really can't rule that out. Can I pause for a second? I'm confused. Where are the other 2 captains? I found the trolls. I found the 1 captain. I found a bunch of enemies, and I created 2 turmoils. But I have found no food to destroy. I have not even located the other 2 captains. I found the sentries. I mean, I'm sure I can just go back and kill that same captain again, since they're not listed as separate captains in the quest text. But that doesn't seem... it can't be designed that way. Oh, there's a captain in the siege towers? Yeah, I admit I wasn't looking closely at those guys. Let's inspect in here. Hello? Any captains in here? Maybe you keep your food in the siege towers? No, you're a skirmisher. You're useless. Well, since I came all the way up here and I has to still kill another 10 folks anyway, I guess I might as well. I'll see if I can have a look-see from here. All right, let's see. Let's see, who's he? No, that's a warrior. There's an Uruk High Captain. Okay. There's a skirmisher. And that's an Orc Captain. Okay. So, that one right over there. Oh, man, that was bad luck. Didn't see you there, dude. I mean, bad luck for you and bad luck for me. Okay, is Sauron completely non-corporeal right now? Definitely not. Definitely not. He has been taking shape and form again. Sauron is corporeal. Definitely corporeal. Okay, that's my guy, right? There he is. Yeah, Sauron is corporeal. He's got a hand with which he helped to torture gobs. Anyway, but I was coming back to your suggestion about could this be like Gollum's pet name for Sauron, right? He met him, and when he met him, he was like, his hand is pretty black, so it's all like marred and stuff, and he's got issues, like dermatological issues, presumably. Oh, wait, I need to... Oh, too late. I was going to addle you in an improved fashion, but I ran out of time, forgetting which button it was. You understand how this happens, Mr. Uruk High Captain. But anyway, so, yeah. I'm waiting for my chance to stun you back. It's only fair. There we go. Okay. Anyway, so Black Hand, pet name, don't think so. Okay, right. So it's possible. It's possible, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And here's the reason I don't think so. That sounds like a title. It sounds like it's an abstraction. It's a symbol, right? I mean, it's a metaphor. And I can easily see, like, it sounds, I mean, it's like kind of scary, right? And it's kind of, it's got good PR value. I think that Sauron would be into that. I mean, they call him lots of things, I don't doubt, but that some of the people under him call him the Black Hand. They don't use his name. We know this, right? Sauron, remember, is an insult. It means, if I'm recalling correctly, the accursed one. So he doesn't, love that name. Yeah, so I gotta go back and find that other Orc captain. I'd like to kill all the separate captains if I can make it happen. Yeah. That's him, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So he doesn't use his name, but they call him the Great Eye, they call him a bunch of things. But I could see them calling him the Black Hand. It sounds like a title. It sounds like something that he would be called. And furthermore, before your second question, to me, provides evidence for this. Like, one of the reasons I think it is a title is exactly because, hey, watch what I'm going to do. I never remember to do this. Look at this. Reveal weakness. Because I can. You know? Because I'm a burglar. And that's how I roll. Next thing I'm going to remember is to pick his pockets. But don't hold your breath. Anyway, so it sounds like a title. And one of the reasons I think it's a title is exactly because before Saruman has adopted it, right? Or parodied it, really. But not exactly parodied either. I mean, in that context, the White Hand becomes a pretty clever piece of propaganda, doesn't it? Because on the one hand, it evokes the Black Hand. So let's assume for now that the Black Hand is one of the things that Sauron is called by his armies, right? So by calling himself the White Hand and the armies of the White Hand, he does several different propaganda things at once, right? On the one hand, he deliberately evokes the Black Hand, right? Suggesting like we are two hands of the one evil body, right? Or, you know, the one masterly and commanding body. So that's one thing that he would seem to accomplish by calling himself the White Hand. He's using the pattern that the orcs already use, essentially, in order to, in order to do their thing, like, as they are, seeking his, as he's seeking their allegiance. But notice it isn't just picking up on that, right? That's not the only thing that it does. It's also contrasting, right? So on the one hand, he can, with like plausible deniability, he can do both things. He can say, no, I'm just your boy Friday over here, Sauron, right? Like you're the Black Hand, I'm the White Hand. We're two hands working together, right? It's all good. Like you can tell how totally legitimate, benevolent, well, not benevolent, a dutiful, ally I am by how I have like styled myself after you, right? But at the same time, it's a contrast. So like to the good guy, so like say one of the Rohirrim sees one of his badges or even like kidnaps one of his servants or something, right? Captures one of his servants. And they're like, we serve the White Hand or whatever. There's plausible deniability all rolled into it, right? No, I'm not the Black Hand. I'm the White Hand. That means I'm one of the good guys. See? You can tell on account of how my badges are white that I'm obviously one of the good guys. So that's pretty cool, right? I mean, that's cunning. I like it. Anyway, so the mere potential for that really suggests to me, I mean, the fact that Saruman uses that, and we know he's doing it. We're told explicitly that he is setting himself up in imitation or in mockery of Sauron. Right? So the fact that Gollum refers to him by a name, Sauron that is, by a name which sounds like, a parody of, or sounds like something that White Hand is a mockery of, it really leads me to think that Gollum isn't just making this up. This isn't his cunning or, perfectly descriptive nickname, but rather this is a thing. This is what his servants actually call him, or one of the things that his servants actually call him. So therefore, if that were the case, if in some sense and to some people at some times, the Black Hand is a title, is the name that Sauron is kind of going by among some of his troops. How I read Gollum's reference to there are only 4 fingers on the black hand. That's a joke, or something like a joke, almost something near to a joke, right? That is to say, like, if you know that Sauron is called the Black Hand, Gollum's comment becomes rather witty, right? He only has 4 fingers on the black hand. Yeah, the black hand, well, the black hand only has 4 fingers, if you know what I mean, right? So that he's kind of making a joke of the fact, like joking by making a comment about Sauron's literal hand in conjunction with his title. That's, if it did turn out to be true that the Black Hand was, a title of this kind that Sauron uses and that Gollum knows, that's how I would interpret that. And that kind of works for me. I think that's kind of fun. And I think that Gollum is more than like witty enough, more than clever enough to make that kind of joke. And it's not exactly a joke. But it is a play on words, essentially, right? At least it would be in that context. So anyway, that's my theory. That's my reading of that. But it's only a theory. We get, as you point out, we don't get many instances of anybody else calling him that. So, it's hard to really know for sure. Does Gollum get wiser with age? Not linearly. And I would say, moreover, his wisdom, any wisdom that he would normally be acquiring. I mean, on the one hand, yes, like, the longer you live, the more experience you gain and the wiser you may become if you profit from your experience. And it is certainly true in some ways, like the cunning of Gollum, which is often referred to, is certainly something that is augmented over time. He is, in fact, more cunning, more wise in the sense of like he has gained much wisdom in the ways of like sneaking up and throttling people from behind. Like he's really good at that because he's practiced it for centuries. So in those kinds of ways, he's definitely growing in wisdom. But his possession of the ring has really kind of counterbalanced any wisdom that he might have had or gained in the course of his long life and career. His corruption pretty much undermines that, I think. Anyway, so I hope that answered your question. Before. Oh, hey, yeah, thanks, Before saying that he enjoyed my latest video that was just dropped on Wired yesterday. I didn't actually know that was happening until I woke up and found I had gained like 100 new Twitter followers, and several people were asking me random, like that I didn't know before, were asking me random Tolkien questions, and I'm like, wait, I have a shrewd suspicion about what happened. That was actually recorded the same time as the first Wired tech support video was recorded. It was all one big recording, but we had so much stuff and I answered so many questions, they were like, let's break this into 2. So yeah, I knew that was coming. That was going to get dropped at some point. That was fun to see. Okay. I've taken out the sentries. I'm not that interested in the warband. Thanks. I've got enough to do with my other turmoils. So let's see. Let me go back to my very long list of Stone Dean's quests. Oh yeah, we got to get the Gríma encounter. The Grim encounter, I know. And the food stores. Okay. And how many still need 4 more dudes. And then, right, that's just the turmoil one. Okay. Is there yet more to come? Well, there's nothing in the can yet. This, I believe, the video that Wired released yesterday, is the last. I think that's the last of the material that we recorded before. But I'm certainly not saying there won't be more. I think that the Wired folks were pleased. We got like more than 1 million views of the last one. So I would not be surprised if some more came of that later on. But okay, so other side of the camp, huh? All right. I'll head over to the other side, see what I can find. It's the food stores that are getting me. Okay, around here somewhere, huh? I remember my map telling me that this was a rich place, like that there was lots of food over here. And yet, I see nothing. Torches? Do they have it on their persons? No. No. I guess I'll pick up another torch. See what happens. Yeah, so it would be fun to do another Wired video after this. We'll see. We'll see what they want to do. But yeah, I was just emailing with the producer of that video, Adam, who is very, very nice and fun to work with. Okay, obtained a torch. And there it is. The food appears. Okay. All right, I guess I just needed a fresh torch. My old one must have gone out. See, they didn't say to set it on fire. They just said to destroy it. So I didn't know that it was a torch-related event. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to vastly exceed my 20 here by getting this food, which is not really... Can't really fail to aggro all these Dunlending dudes, which is too bad. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so no, so thanks before that. It was a lot of fun. I have really enjoyed those videos, and I had a really fun exchange on Twitter yesterday. Somebody asked a question I had never thought of before, which is so often happens. That's one of the reasons I love answering questions. The question was, since Sam can carry Frodo up the mountain without being affected by the corruption of the ring, since Frodo's carrying the ring, couldn't they have put the ring on a small animal like a rat and carried the rat and thus therefore been untainted by the corruption of the ring? Which is cunning, but I don't think it will work. So my answer to that question was, well, my first answer to that question was, in place of the Dark Lord, you would have a ferret. But what I was saying was, I don't think that would work. And the primary reason I don't think that would work is that it's not about physical contact. Like basically that's sort of the assumption. The assumption that question entails is that it's just about physical contact, right? So if you can carry the ring more indirectly, then, or like that's why Sam wasn't affected, because he wasn't touching it. Frodo was touching it. But it's not about touching. It's about claiming, right? Who has the ring? Who has like adopted the primary relationship with the ring? You know what I mean? Frodo is carrying the ring. So Sam's just carrying Frodo. And so therefore he does not, in fact, feel the terrible weight of the ring as he expects to feel it. But if you have the ring and you strap it to your pet hamster, you still have the ring. Like it doesn't, you've not stopped possessing it. You strap it to your hamster and you put your hamster in your pocket, you've still got the ring, right? I mean, like, it doesn't matter if Frodo wears it against his skin or up or like in his pocket or on a cord around his neck. It's all the same, right? He still has the ring. He has possession of the ring. And that's, for the sake of this, what really matters. And I think if he had the ring not on a chain around his neck, inside or outside his clothes, but rather strapped to a hamster in his pocket, he would still be carrying the ring, right? But of course, so it would still be in your possession, just much less securely so, because you have arranged it such that the ring of power could run off, could escape from your pocket and go running off, into some nook or crevice without your knowledge, which is clearly, at the best, inconvenient. So yeah, I don't think that would work. It's a cunning plan. It's a very cunning plan, but I don't think it would work. Now, where is Wormtongue? Oh, he's way down here? All right, I'll do him later then. Let me finish this little... I need to kill one more dude. I bet the trolls count, don't they? All right, so I'm down to defeating one more enemy and defeating the trolls. So here's my cunning plan. My cunning plan involves my war steed. Because I think if I can aggro the trolls one at a time and get them out in the open, draw them away from the camp, and fight them on horseback where I can circle around them where they can't beat on me, I gotta watch out for those sentry dudes. But I should be able, I think, to handle them that way. Where's the troll? There's one. Okay, come on. Come this way. Away from the sentries. Okay. You coming, Mr. Troll? There you are. Okay. Now I should be able to just go around in circles and answer lore questions while whittling you down and not dying. It's gonna take some time. How much damage am I doing? 1,000 at a time? 600 at a time? Oh, okay. I did a little bit more. This is gonna take a while. Good grief. All right. Well, let me... My plan was right in the sense that I am safe. That part is working. But, well, it's okay. I'm just going to answer another war question. Or 2. Yeah. Okay. Okay, if he's going to keep evading my strikes, though, this is going to take a really long time. That's all right. Okay. Mykar was asking if I have any opinion about the new Rohirrim animated movie. I just found out about it yesterday. I haven't even, read the full announcement. I just kind of know that the announcement happened. So I know almost nothing about it. I am a little surprised that it's happening, but okay. I'm fine with it, I guess. I mean, first of all, the story of Helm Hammerhand, right? I mean, come on. That's a great story. And it certainly doesn't surprise me that would be chosen as an option, a good option for a standalone story. I mean, I think it's a great idea. If I had to choose one of the, storyline, the undeveloped storylines to make a movie of, and I think it's a cool option rather than just being like, hey, let's do the Lord of the Rings again. Instead of that, to be choosing an individual story to tell. Of course, there are lots of awesome stories in the Silmarillion, but they can't tell the stories from the Silmarillion. All they have the rights to. This is New Line and Warner Brothers. And we know what the movie rights extend to, and that is The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. So they've got to choose from within there. So there's still lots of options, that they could attempt there. But I think Helm Hammerhand is cool. What are some others, you ask? Oh, I would say, what about Fram and Scatha the Worm? Right? That's got to be a good story. What's going on there? So yeah, I could nominate that. But yeah, but Helm, fine choice. I mean, bit of a downer, right? Everybody dies, what are we going to have, the discovery of Helm's corpse standing there frozen in the snow, roll credits? Or are we going to end, with Freyalof recovering Meduseld and then starting burying Helm and, starting the new line, all hail King Freyalof, and aren't we glad that Wolf is killed? I have no idea, how they're going to play that. But again, okay, could be interesting. It's going to be made in Japan and with a Japanese director. I think I'd heard something about that, but I'm okay with that. I mean, okay, so we get, Rohirric warriors with really big, soulful eyes, right? Okay. Look, it can't be weirder than the Bakshi version, right? I mean, maybe Helm will wear pants. Maybe nobody will have Viking helmets. So it's probably fine, right? Probably fine. So yeah, I what could go wrong? What possible objection could there be? But no, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, as you guys probably know, I've talked about this stuff in the past. I am not shy about adaptations. I think adaptations are great. And what's more, I think that I'm out of power. Well, we all knew that this day was going to come, didn't we? Am I wandering further and further out in the field, and soon he's going to go running back to the camp and recover all of his morale? Tell me that's not going to happen. Soon I can dismount and finish him off, maybe. Yeah, let's dismount. Yeah, come here. Maybe I can finish you by hand now. Because you're pretty far down. I think I got you before you got me. Oh, yeah. You're toast. Toast, I say. See, was that a good plan or what? It took a while, admittedly. Whew. Okay, that was a great but time-consuming plan. Let me try a second plan, which involves me running around in circles on foot. Okay. Can I aggro another troll? Clearly, getting a troll outside the camp is step one to any troll slaying plan. A single troll, I hasten to add. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have time for the Guardian of the Shrine, if that's what he's called, the Monster or Madness, who's near Woodhurst. I still want to do that, but I was going to do that after I finished the... Where are the darn trolls? Not this direction at all. I want to go the long way around the camp to find them. Anyway, I want to finish up the Woodhurst story. Oh, there they are. Oh, these are the two that are all pally and hang out together. I have no interest. No, I want the one to regen who is you know, the solo troll. If those two trolls are going to remain locked, you know, in their little conversational tete-a-tete over there, I can't really do much with them. Because I am sure not going to aggro the both of them at once, I can tell you that. Oh, there he is. Great. All right. I have time for one plan B. I shall lie in wait for him here. And then when he comes by, I will stab him in the back of his mighty knee. Or just let him spot me. Okay, well, I was headed this way anyway, so thanks for knocking me in this direction, I guess. Okay. I think we've got things to ourselves out here. So I'm going to fight you straight up until I start to die, which should happen relatively quickly. And then we'll see. Oh, now I'm going to aggro that sentry. Okay. That's not okay. In fact, that's so not okay, I'm doing this. And that didn't work too well anyhow. I think I got to go back to plan A. So I'll wait till I recover. Okay. Let's go out to where is not that sentry's stomping ground. Okay. And we're back. Once more. riding in endless circles while we whittle away at the troll until we run out of power. I know, I'm waiting for that deer to aggro on me, and then I'm completely toast. Okay. Let me read another lore question here. Okay, let's see. Tomas, I see a war question from you, so let's see. In this game, Dunlendings are apparently modeled after Celtic peoples. Now, in Tolkien texts, besides the fact of being a sort of native peoples displaced from the mainland into marginal territories by an invading Germanic conqueror, is there any other clue that identify them as Celts? Things like language names, clothing lore, etc.? Yes. The word Forgoil, which I do believe to be of Celtic extraction. I might be wrong about this. I don't know if Matt happens to be watching, but he would know. He published an article on the word Forgoil. But that's the only attested word from the Dunlending speech is Forgoil, which seems to mean straw heads. So that's not much, Tomas, but it's kind of enough, actually, to support it. We know so little about Dunlending society. But yes, the general patterns of, right, like to have, if the Rohirrim are generally modeled on the Anglo-Saxons, it would make sense that the kingdom that they, invaded was, previously populated by a population of Celts. I mean, there's a certain parallelism there. That to me is a little bit weaker. I mean, it's the linguistic thing that is much more suggestive in Tolkien's world, of course. But I do believe that the word Forgoil has Celtic roots, linguistically speaking. So that's probably enough. And in any case, even if it's not, even if there were no evidence that Tolkien was in his mind associating the Dunlendings with Celts, it seems to me a very workable thing, I think that it's at the end of the day, they, by which I mean the Lotro developers, and story writers they're doing adaptation, right? They're doing subcreation. They're, coming up with, they're not only taking ideas from Tolkien's work and expanding those as respectfully as they can, they're also making up their own stories that will fit plausibly, right? That will seem to work within the world that Tolkien has created and within all of the parameters that we can see in the text. And it works. I think it's the mere fact that they decided that they wanted it to be so is almost enough justification. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm getting dizzy too, Edith. If I were watching this stream right now instead of playing in it, I would be in a world of hurt. I get motion sick really badly. And like, I cannot even, what game makes me more motion sick than any other game I know? Minecraft. There's something about the way that Minecraft's horizons shift and everything. When I go into my son Matthias's room and he's playing some Minecraft mod with his friends, as he so very often is, he plays other games too. Totally obsessed with Persona, actually. But when he's playing Minecraft with his friends, I can't stand in his room for more than 4 seconds without like getting queasy and having to hold on to something. It's but no, I have a really hard time. And something like this, going around and around in circles, like I'm only managing to not blow chunks right now because I'm the one controlling this. But I could never watch my own stream. Never. Yeah. You think Minecraft has a head bob on-off setting precisely because of that? Yeah, possibly. It would be good if they did. I don't think my son uses it, but yeah, no, I'm not messing with the camera. I'm not messing with the camera. No. Because I know this doesn't make me sick. The X button makes me sick all the time. No. You don't understand. Those of you who are making helpful suggestions, I think, do not get motion sick because you don't understand what causes it. The X button makes me sick every time because the X button makes the screen move outside of my control. And that, oh my goodness, like, I'm a goner when that happens. Like, seriously, if I hit the X by accident, I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach within 10 seconds. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't even. This motion, regular circular motion. Like, what I'm doing, I'm focusing my eyes on the troll who is almost unmoving in the epicenter of my circle here. So, it's fine. I'm looking at his ugliness there, walking in a very, very small circle, and I'm looking down at my taskbar, and I'm just kind of ignoring the rest of the motion, but it's okay, because I'm controlling it with my own finger holding down this button interminably, and it's all good. But, oh my goodness. Yes, increasing the field of view does help with motion sickness. That is true. Even in Lotro, if I'm zoomed in too close, it gets queasy making after a while, and it's why I can't do first person shooters at all. Like, it's funny. I mean, it's one of the oops, am I powered down? Yes, I am. That's okay. It's time to dismount and take him on foot. We got him all the way down to 30. Oh yeah, the luxury. You'll never take me, Mr. Troll. Is somebody shooting me? It doesn't matter. Is that horse shooting me? No? Okay. Whew. Got him. Yeah, before, I think I might have unbound the X key, or if not, I should. Because, oh man. But it was good. See? It was fine. I feel fine. I'm sorry if I made any of you feel sick. But here we are. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that's all of the trolls riding around in circles. I have questions still, but all of the ones that I have time for, because I got to go and take the aforementioned son to his music lessons. So, sadly, I will not be back for a couple weeks. So our third troll, you will have to wait several weeks before you get to see Gryfflet once again riding around in circles for 10 minutes on end. Because I'm going to be away. I'm going away with my wife next weekend, and then the weekend after that is Myth Moot. So don't forget, we're having Myth Moot in Leesburg. Lots of fun presentations. You can join us corporeally, or you can join us virtually. Go to signumuniversity.org/mythmoot to join in the fun. Going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be doing a special Lotro stream from there. I'll be streaming that on our Signum Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SignumU. My plan is to do the Bilbo Baggins quest line with my guardian. I haven't seen or done the Bilbo quest line, but I heard it's fun. So I'm gonna be doing that live in front of a live audience from Mythmoot. So that'll be cool. And then I'll be back. So I'll be back the week after that, but I think that means it's not until like July 2nd that I'm going to get to be here with you guys again. So that's awful sad, but Gryfflet will still be waiting, and he will be ready to... did we succeed in closing any plot lines? No, because we've just been pursuing this one, but darn it, he shall continue his quest. I think after we've finished all these quests here in this area, down here by the camp, unless it sends us straight off to Gapholt before we can circle back to Woodhurst and then circle back to the Broadacres. Anyway, We'll see. One way or the other. But anyhow, so I'll see you guys on the 2nd of July if I don't see you before. And thanks for joining me as always, and I will see you guys later. Bye now. Thanks for joining in on my rambles around Standing Stone's brilliant digital adaptation of Tolkien's world. If you enjoy these adventures, please consider supporting this and other entertaining educational programming by donating at signumuniversity.org/fund.